What's going on, everybody? Another Friday night interview, another Friday night live stream with your boy, playing some video games as usual. In this particular week, I would say this is one of the better weeks because this is the day I quit my job, and for the last 2 days, I've been eating like a pig. Hold on. Bought a new
Do you think
video
we'll really
game
be able to wipe the
called
Renans
Tales
off
of
the face of
Arise.
Terra?
Who said anything about doing that?
But
And shit
we
sweet.
have to in order to survive, don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it
Yep.
end, once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us, but we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
Man, so like I was saying, last 2 days I've been eating junk food like crazy. I've been eating cheesecake and I've been eating donuts, I've been eating ice cream back to back to back like on rotation. Because no. I was eating, and just recently I just got some pizza from Pizza Hut. I got a medium pizza with some breadsticks. I was about to get like be really fat and get like two of them, but I was like, let me not be super fat. But boy, oh boy, you don't know how much just junk food garbage I had bought for this particular day. Because you got to realize, I haven't eaten any form of junk food in the past year. I haven't eaten any form of fast food in the past year. So on this or on that Friday or not Friday, on that Wednesday where I completely took off, I just went ham. I went ham on the cheesecake. I went ham on the ice cream. I went ham on everything, man. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, there's already people here. Hey, the Kinshinji. And hey, beautiful brown chick. How is everybody? I'm doing pretty good on this Friday because I didn't have to go to work for the last 2 days. I have technically have a 4 day weekend, and I've been pigging out like
Right.
crazy.
It's nice to meet you. Does that...
I'll take you all on!
Uh,
I'm on it! You're surrounded!
uh,
Here I come! Clear
this
through!
game is actually
Follow
it was
me!
actually
You
really
gotta run
fun.
with it! I'll run you through! Panic coming! You're mine! You're on!
This game is really fun. As if anybody has never
I'm
heard of the
sure I can
Tales of
resist you.
series, the Tales of series, I think it started like in the late '90s with Super Nintendo, I believe. Um, I think I even played the first Tales of series, but I played it on an emulator. And yeah, they have this is like the 25th anniversary of the Tales of series. And Goodney Booger asks if this is Dota. This is not Dota. Dota is something completely different. I actually deleted Dota from Steam. This is Tales of. The Tales of series has been going strong for at least 25 years, and I played at least four of them. I played the first one that came out on Super Nintendo. I played one that came out on the GameCube. another one that came out on Xbox 360 called Tales of Vesperia, and I played one on the 3DS called Tales of Abyss. These games are fun. They're basically like just action RPGs. Once you get into battle, this is when you can move around and attack
Normally I don't
enemies.
pick
And
on the
in
weak.
this particular
Don't go charging off like
in this particular series, you have the ability to do dodging, and I think that's super dope. This just recently came out. Came out like September 9th. So this came out yesterday. I felt like I should buy some. I should buy
Keep
this
'em coming.
because
that. You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
yeah.
Won't forgive you.
Damn, this sound is a little bit too loud.
Take this! You're finished!
Searing flame. Reload.
Through! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
By the
You're mine! It's over!
By the power of water. Gemini Aqua.
But Dota is I actually played Dota before. Dota is very the thing about Dota, at least for me, the reason why I could never get into it is that it was just too complicated. Like there was just too much strategy involved in order to really be good at Dota. And a lot of the people that are within Dota like were playing for years. So when you're trying to get into it, you're like playing with people who know the ins and outs of a character. And on top of that, like the characters in Dota, I think there were like 50 something characters. So everything about the game from like a newcomer's perspective, at least for me, was overwhelming. The fact that you can choose 50 characters, so you're like, oh shit, which one do I choose? So then you randomly choose a character and you play with them for a couple of minutes, but then you think to yourself, oh, I don't know if this is the best character for me. And then a lot of the matches are like take an hour long or something, at least 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes to an hour. Some take even 2 hours. They're very time consuming. And at the same,
What's got you so worked up, Hoodle? Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here.
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it?
I wonder why there was a
Knock a
cutscene for
flying
this.
enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. See what I can do.
Great! On to the next!
Roger that.
Flyer, show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time. Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We missed you last week. What happened last
Was it
week?
those Zoogles were
I don't think I
attacking
did
just
anything
now?
last week.
Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zoogles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me. No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh,
This game.
you just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
I only been playing this
Yeah,
game for a couple of
I'm sure we
hours.
will.
I think I only
Right,
played
Poodle?
about like 6 hours. So far, I think I like the game,
We're in good form.
but then there's certain things about the game that's sort of weird. I don't know. Like I guess that's something you could say about all the Tales of games. They all have they all have a very anime style to every game. And then there's always like some like odd things within the game. There's supposed to be like a comedic relief, I guess. Um, and again, like I said, I played four. I don't know how many there are in total, but I played four. I beat three of the four, which is Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Abyss, and Tales of Vesperia. Um, and yeah, so far, if I can tell you the gist of what's happening, basically, it's gonna get super anime. Okay, so basically, what happens in this world is that there are these two groups of people. One are named Danins, and the other named Renins. Danins are enslaved by these people named Renins, and Renins are different people, are I guess a group of human beings because they have the ability to conjure up magic or whatever. And essentially, what happens in the story is you find out that the major reason why they enslaved the Danins is because they are trying to extract the life energy from them in order to power up some type of magical device called a something core, some master core. And apparently, it gets really stupid. Apparently, this master core thing is hidden inside this woman named, or this one right here named Shion. It gets super anime. It's like it doesn't make any sense, but I just play it because it's fun action game. Hello, Hiking Bay. Hello, beautiful. I already said hello, beautiful brown chick. I say hello again. Good evening, Denise Washington. How is everybody's week? How's everybody doing? I have a 4-day weekend. This is my second day off, and it feels good. It feels good to have a 4-day weekend. I can't lie. Um, on Wednesday was my last day of working. Where am I going? Okay, I think I'm. Well, let me go this. Let me go this way. Let me go back. I think. I mean, Wednesday was my last day working.
There. Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balseth.
Right. That makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Like people said, I missed y'all last week. Last week? Was there supposed to be something held last week? I don't recall. Huh. Maybe there was something this was. I thought this was the. Huh. I gotta look into it. I don't think maybe I did miss something last week. Maybe I put off last week for something because I can't remember. I thought this is like the correct one, or I didn't miss a live stream. But yeah, like I was saying, man, there's nothing greater than leaving your job, like usually like depriving yourself of not just food, not eating sugary sweets or anything like that, not eating any type of fruit, not eating anything that you think has sugar because you feel that any type of sugar is going to make you smell bad. And then one day you leave your job and you buy the biggest carton of ice cream ever. And you eat it all. I actually bought 4 different types of ice cream. I bought the mint chocolate chip ice cream. I bought a buttered pecan ice cream. I bought I bought some ice cream with the cookie doughs in it, and I also bought, just normal chocolate chip, you know? And boy, and I bought a lot of cheesecake, bro. I ate so much cheesecake yesterday. I got sick. I felt legit sick from eating it. I actually made a video showcasing all the food I bought. I think I'm gonna upload it on the Saturday so you can see it, but it's a lot of food. I sort of regret actually buying so much food. But yeah, man,
No choice.
it just feels really. I don't know what it is about jobs,
I'll run you through! Slice! Rising Cabinet Storm! You're
but when
mine!
you just
One
Stay
final
on the
push!
ground.
Right! Give them all we got!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more color.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Our work is done here. Let's move.
what was
I'm
it
right
saying?
behind you, Shion.
Oh yeah, what I was saying was I don't know what it is about jobs, but whenever I stop going to a job or it'll be my last day or I quit or I resign from a job, it just feels I don't know, it feels great, man. It always just feels great whenever you just leave a job. Maybe there's just something wrong with me, but whenever I leave a job and I move on and I just go somewhere else, even if I just resign from a job because I don't even have anything lined up, just leaving a job is just the best shit ever. And I think that's just it's sort of I don't know if it's sad to say that because I guess for a normal or regular person, um,
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more, how do I put it, precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
yeah. But what was I saying? Man, it's really loud in my headphones. Let me turn this down a little bit. What was I saying? Uh, oh yeah, I just really hate work. Basically, I was just saying, I just should try to turn this down because I can't even hear myself. Um, so what was it? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think for regular people, it's sort of sad because naturally, if you don't have this odor condition, I would assume that within regular work environments, you build a lot of friends. You might go out for drinks. You might, go out for other activities outside of work. So you build bonds and stuff like that. So once you leave, you feel like you're never going to meet that person again. So that's the thing that makes you sad. But for me, I'm like, oh, fuck this job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, yeah. Like, it feels like you're just leaving. You're escaping a stressful environment. You know what I mean? I honestly feel like I'm only 31 years old, right? But it feels like every couple of weeks I get a gray hair. I get a gray hair on my chin, on the back, on my neck, or on my chin, or on my face, and that always like depresses me because I'm thinking to myself. I always thought to myself, once you're 50, it makes sense to have gray hairs. But I started getting my first gray hair I got was when I was 26 years old. And I don't know if it's like genetics or it has to do with like all the stress I endured throughout my life. But every time a new gray hair pops up on my face, chin, or on my neck, I get like super down and shit. It makes me realize like I don't really have too much. It makes me realize that life is very limited, and whatever I need to do to really enjoy life to its fullest extent, I need to really get on it right now. But let me read some stuff from the chat. Hello, Denise Washington. Ice cream is life. Ice cream is delicious. And but the thing about it is, like, if I eat too much ice cream, I'm gonna have severe diarrhea. That's why I actually, that's why I actually bought some non-dairy ice cream that's like made with almond milk, and some is made with like coconut milk, and another one's made with cashew milk. But the cashew milk is actually trash. It's like really hard. I actually have a butter pecan ice cream made with cashew milk, but it's super hard to get into for some reason. Um, Ice damn spell check. Denise Washington, low. I was craving fat and sugar, so I got my fix of Jamocha and Oreo cookie ice cream. Ooh, what is Jamocha? I actually got some Oreo cookies. I got some dark, deep dark fudge covered mint chocolate Oreos. Uh, Denise Washington, nothing like leaving a toxic environment. Exactly. But it's like wherever you go, it feels like it's a toxic environment in my case. So it's like I never feel at home in any job. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's the thing I'm missing. I think that's the reason why I never really have long periods of staying at a job because there's never a job where, based on the people there or just the culture, I feel like, oh yeah, this place is for me. Um, Denise Washington, matter of fact, about to make a smoothie. Be right back. Enjoy the smoothie. Beautiful brown chick. My cousin started going gray at what? My cousin started going gray at 14 years old? Is there a story to that? Jamocha is coffee tasting. Oh. Beautiful brown chick. What is the name of dairy-free ice cream you eat? Shit, I had a Breyers. It's like Breyers. Breyers is fairly famous. It's like one of the top. What are the top ice cream brands? So there's Ben and Jerry's, right? There's Breyers, Haagen-Dazs. Is that it? Eddie's. Yeah, I think those are. There's Breyers, Eddie's, Haagen-Dazs, Ben and Jerry's. Breyers actually has a non-dairy um, ice creams that's made with almond milk as opposed to just regular milk. So yeah, I was surprised too when I looked into it. I'm like, oh, Breyers has like non-dairy ice cream. That's dope. Um, Hiking Big, beautiful brown chick. I'm 31. Only one gray hair. It's not easy to see it though. Yeah, I got gray hairs in my chin. I have it in my like soul patch and a couple here, and then I have like a lot underneath my neck. Whoa, I think it was just genetic for him. He had a head full of gray hair.
Hangout.
That's crazy. Maybe it's just genetic for me too, but I don't know. It just makes me feel like every time I get gray hair, I always feel like I'm closer to death. And it's sort of, I don't know if that's fucked up way of thinking, but that's just how I feel. That's why I always feel like once I started getting a lot of gray hairs at the age of 30,
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Is this a merchant or something? I guess this is a merchant. Hmm. What was his name?
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my
Mm.
slave, Alphen.
Well, if you guys don't know what's going on, this is a new game I'm playing on stream. It's called Tales of Arise. I'm trying to summarize what's going on. So there's two groups of human beings called Renans and Danans. Danans are people who have been enslaved by these Renans, by the Renans. And Renans have this type of ability to conjure up magic or whatever, and they have enslaved these Danans and have used their, I guess, enslavement to extract their life energy in order to build up this type of astral energy that they can use for some type of device called a material core. I know it sounds crazy. It's some anime goofy shit, but at the same time, like, I don't know, like, and this is the thing how I feel about really ridiculous storylines. I I enjoy that it's really different and weird because I just hate something very generic like I don't know, like an evil sorcerer kidnapped the princess, so you got to go and save him on some Zelda stuff. But let me read the comments. What is the name of the theory? It's free ice cutie. Beautiful. I'm 31. Only have one gray hair. Easy to see it. I think. Beautiful brown chick. I think it was just generic for him. He had a head full of gray hair. I mean, genetic for him. Beautiful brown chick. I started getting in my 30s as well, graying. Slavery is bad. Yeah. So the main character, his name is actually is his name Ashen or I don't even remember. I was about to call him. Yeah, his name is Ashen, right? Alphen. Oh my God. His name is Alphen. So he was once a slave, um, and he was in a slave camp, but something happened where he was able to escape with the help of this big guy that you saw on the screen, whose name is Zephyr. Zephyr is a leader of this resistance called the Crimson Crows, who is supposed to free the Danans from the Renans because the Renans are enslaving these people. And the woman that you see carrying the rifle, oops, is a Renan. So the woman on the right is a Renan. However, her intentions is not to enslave people. Her intentions are to kill all the top five leaders of the Renans, but she didn't ever disclose why she's trying to kill everybody. So I guess that will get more into that as the story progresses. But so far, yeah, it's weird. And why not? It's weird, but it's likable. It's likable.
What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
So I guess I can't change it. But the little girl that you see on, well, that's Zephyr right there, but hmm, let's see. Let's see. Party status. Okay. The little girl on the left is some woman that actually collapsed. We found her collapsed within the desert. And apparently she's from another place that she's going to take us to because apparently they need our help or assistance. We overthrew one of the five major leaders of the Renans at this moment. Sure. Uh, sure.
I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
Ism.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Right. So at this moment, we're going to the little girl's encampment because apparently her people are being oppressed by the Renans as well. Like I said, all the Danans, or within this video game, there's two groups of people, Renans and Danans. Danans are being enslaved by these Renans, and Renans are extracting the life energy from the Danans while enslaving them. Some weird stuff like that. But interesting, it's interesting enough.
I take it we're heading through here then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But
This is the little girls that were trying
Let's
to go
go.
to her people and save them from all the Renans and stuff like that. She's the one who got collapsed, who we found collapsed in the desert, et cetera, et cetera. So now we're trying to help her because we did get rid of one of the bosses that were oppressing the Danans in this area. Um, Also, with the protagonist, he has this thing on top of his head. Apparently, before then, he had a full mask on that he could not get or remove at all. And apparently, he's one of the protagonists. He's another trope of a protagonist where he doesn't remember his name. He has what's it called? What's it called? Amnesia. That's like a common trope for most video games or most just stories in general have like the protagonist having amnesia and doesn't remember their past and stuff like that. This is what the protagonist in this game is. He doesn't remember his past at all. He couldn't remember his name for a long period of time until like recently we remember that his first name was Alfin, but he can't remember anything else. Another quirk about him is the fact that he cannot feel pain at all, which is weird. And another quirk is I don't know. He has the ability to manifest a fire sword out of this woman to the right named Shion. I know it's weird. It sounds weird. So I'm not even going to try to make it sound, make it act. I'm not going to act like this shit is just not weird. But
What is this
it's
place
it's
anyway?
anime. I don't know what you want
What's
me to
with
say.
these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. So, yep, we're just trying to help this little girl free her people.
I'll take you all on! Don't go charging off like that! Here I come! Talent Sonic! Stay away from its toxins! Rising River! Mirage! Here I come! Talent! Here I come! Blood planet!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that game.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Hate that my cursor keeps freezing. I wonder why that's happening. I wonder. Oh, this is actually a monster. Also, monsters in this games are called Zoogles. I don't know why they're called Zoogles, but they are.
See you continue on in that game.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Cursor keeps freezing. I have to keep plugging and
Imagine there were
unplugging.
Zoogles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zoogles don't come from nature.
Yeah,
Who knows what
Zoogles.
else is lurking out there?
Zoogles in
Be
this
prepared for anything.
game, Zoogles basically mean monsters. Zoogles. I know this is weird, getting into the weird lore of this game, but apparently, Renans, the people who have enslaved the Danans, have engineered these monsters. I mean, they have created them, and now they just linger throughout the world and, they terrorize people and stuff.
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said. You never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renin surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cislodia, it's not just Renins. They've got Danins spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cislodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
All right. So to recap, we're going to Cislodia to try to free this little girl's named Rinwell's people. They're also enslaved by the Renans. And apparently in Cislodia, when you juxtapose the place that we left, which was a hot desert place, we're going into a colder climate. That's basically what I get from the gist of this like cutscene. But let me read something from a chat. Rico YouTube, other than the odor, T-mouse symptoms, and vitamin D deficiency are pretty much similar. Let's take a look at that, shall we? That sounds pretty interesting. Let's take a look at that. Let's see if there's any truth there. Because you said the T-mouse symptoms and vitamin D deficiency are pretty much similar. Shit, let's take a look at that. What is the vitamin D deficiencies? Vitamin D deficiency symptoms, yes. Because when you really think about the typical T-mouse symptoms, all you attach to it is like, odor. You don't really think about it, too many other things, but there might be other things revolved around T-mouse symptoms that I'm just not aware of. But let's read the first article that we went to. Vitamin D is an extremely important vitamin that has powerful effects on several systems throughout your body. Unlike other vitamins, vitamin D functions like a hormone. Every single cell in your body has a receptor for it. Your body makes it from cholesterol when your skin is exposed to sunlight. It's also found in certain foods such as fatty fish and fortified dairy products, though it's very difficult to get enough from diet alone. For most adults, the recommended dietary allowance is around 600 to 800 IU, but many experts recommend getting even more than that. Here are some of the most common risk factors for vitamin D deficiency. Having dark skin, check. Being an older adult, check. Being overweight or having obesity. Now that I've been eating like ice cream and pizza and donuts, that's probably going to be a check on the list too. Not eating much fish or dairy. I don't eat fish at all. I mean, I used to. Living far from the equator in areas where there's little sun year round. I'm actually in the heart of Miami, but I'm not going outside in that motherfucker. Always using sunscreen when going out. I never use sunscreen. Staying indoors. That's me to a T. Having chronic kidney disease, liver disease, or hyperthyroidism. I don't know if I have kidney disease or hyperthyroidism, but I wouldn't be surprised if I had a liver disease. Having a health condition that affects nutrient absorption, such as Crohn's disease or celiac disease. I don't know if I have something like that. Having gastric bypass surgery. I don't know if I have something. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I have that. Using certain medications that impact vitamin D metabolism. But here, I guess here are the symptoms. Being sick or getting infections often. I don't really get sick that often. Matter of fact, I just got the vaccine on a Wednesday, so 2 days ago. And I thought I was gonna get like fever-like symptoms because some of the symptoms that they people say you get when you get the vaccinated, you get fever-like symptoms. So you might get hot or, you know, might feel dizzy or nauseous. I didn't feel dizzy or nauseous at all. I got it right here on my right arm, and it still hurts a little bit, but that's about it. Fatigue and tiredness. I do get fatigue, but that's about it. Bone and back pain. Um, I do get pain, but only because like I work out too much. Depression, sure. But going back to what Rico YouTube said, let me go back to Rico YouTube. Other than the odor, T-mouse symptoms and vitamin D deficiencies are pretty much similar. I don't think there's anything related to T-mal when it comes to being getting more sick or infectious or having any type of fatigue. But again, maybe I haven't read the things you read. Impaired wound healing, I have never heard anything when compared to T-mal, impaired wound healing. Bone loss, never heard anything about that when talking about T-mal. Let's look at another vitamin D article. Yeah, bone loss, bone and joint pain, fatigue, mood changes, muscle cramps. I never hear anything about that when it relates to T-mal. But I don't know, maybe. Speedy Chicken, do you watch anime? Hell yeah, I watch anime. I just finished watching. Hold on, maybe you can see this one. I just finished watching Martian. What's it called? What's this anime called? Martian Successor Nadescu. And it's very interesting about this because it came out in 1997, but the person who plays one of the characters, I can tell the voice actor is the same voice actor for Neon and Neon Genesis Evangelion, which is also a critically acclaimed anime that came out in the 90s. But that's another topic. But yeah, I watch a lot of anime, man. I'm a super ass nerd, bro. Let's keep going down the list of comments. Denise Washington, I've been meaning to look into that, Rico. John H, would you ever be able to join WhatsApp group at 9:30? What WhatsApp group? Who is that? Will you be able to join WhatsApp group call at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Like, what is the time zone? What is the WhatsApp group? Can you link up the WhatsApp group? Denise Washington, and how would you know that you're vitamin D deficient? I take omega-3 with vitamin D. Yeah, I guess you would just have to look at some of these symptoms that they say would indicate that you're vitamin D deficient. I don't know if I have bone loss. And that's the thing, if you don't have any insurance, you're never going to be able to go and be able to get proper scannings to see if there is any deficiencies that you're dealing with. Um, let's see here. Let me see. Let me read some more stuff from the chat. Hopefully everyone had I guess, a good day so far. Mine has been boring. I've been at home today since my car is in the shop. I'm watching Netflix. What have you been watching? Yeah, I stopped watching Netflix or stopped having Netflix since maybe 2018, maybe. So I don't know what good shows there are at the moment on Netflix. I think whenever I hear of good shows on Netflix, I always hear of Stranger Things. I never saw that movie. I never saw that series ever. I never saw Stranger Things at all. So apparently it has like an 80 the Stranger Things series on Netflix has like an 80s type of theme to it or whatever. I just never got into it. I never saw it, actually. Yeah, but for me, I had a good day, man. I had a good day. Usually, since I'm not working, but at the moment, I'm going to work on a Monday, the Monday coming up. But currently, today, my typical schedule, I would do intermittent fasting, and I would wake up at 4:45 in the morning, and I would do exercising, and then I would eat this specific meal of just like oatmeal and potatoes with like salad and a green smoothie. But on this day, man, I slept till like 8:30 in the morning. I woke up. I ate a bowl of like I ate a bowl of Captain Crunch cereal, and then I ate some cheesecake. Just being fat and sloppy, just being just total fat and sloppy person, just being a fat slob. And then what else did I do today? I just watched random YouTube videos for a couple of hours that don't help me in any way, shape, or form. That's the thing about me. Sometimes I just like watch random recommended YouTube videos and I just go through just a list of just these random YouTube videos that are apparently something that's going to be of my interest based on the other videos I've watched within a certain time period. And that goes into another rabbit hole of me just going through video after video that don't really help me as a person, but they're somewhat fascinating and entertaining to a degree. Um, but let me read the more comments. I don't agree. Sunlight can boring had been this cars in the shop. Okay, sweet chicken. Sunlight can also kill bacteria. Maybe sunbathing might help. I really, really, really. Well, before I started eating, going back to eating terribly, I really, really, really made it a mission every weekend to try to go outside for at least 30 minutes. I know 30 minutes is not that long, but it's better than nothing because I don't want to stay trapped. I hate feeling like I'm trapped in my own room. I hate feeling like I'm trapped in my own condo. Uh, Beautiful brown chick, which vaccine did you get? I think I got the Pfizer. I hope I got the Pfizer. I think the Pfizer is the one that's the most accurate, or I think it's the one that has the least amount of problems, right? But maybe there's other ones. I know there's other ones because I know there was like the Johnson and Johnson, and there was like a small percentage of people who had like heart-related problems when taking the vaccine for the Johnson and Johnson. But I'm gonna assume that most of those people were like old, so maybe that was one of the factors why they, got affected negatively. But yeah, I really didn't want to take the vaccine because again, I just didn't like the idea of taking a vaccine that didn't feel like it was thoroughly tested. I'm pretty sure they did have tests and trials, but it feels rushed. And if there is some type of situation where, I don't know, years later, it increases the likelihood of me getting Alzheimer's or increases the likelihood of me getting some type of terminally ill disease, they're not going to do anything about it. They're just going to throw their hands and say, "Ooh." That's the thing that bothers me about this shit. Um, uh, Beautiful brown sugar. Okay, yeah. Denise Washington. I got the vaccine also. No symptoms except the throbbing. I guess pain throbbing through your arm. I didn't think I get any pain throbbing. Denise Washington. I personally got the Moderna. Uh, Denise Washington. My day. Oh, my day was decent hiking, babe. Um, Beautiful brown chick. I'm watching Black Butler right now. Oh, you like anime? That's so cool. Goodney Booger. Booger. I don't know how to say your name. Fists of the North Star. You know what's so funny? I watched Fifth of the North Star. I watched one of those movies. One of those like Fist of the North Star movies. Because Fist of the North Star came out like the 80s, right? Hold on. It came out in the 80s. I saw one of them. I think I saw one of them on YouTube. Matter of fact, which one did I see? And not only that, I think just recently they came out with a video game, like a couple of years ago. Hold on. Yeah, they just recently came out with a video game in 2018, and it was from the same guys who made the Yakuza. Yeah, see, it says it right here. Victor the North Star Lost Paradise is an action role-playing game developed and published by Sega for the PlayStation 4. It is based on the manga franchise Victor the North Star by Burnson and Tetsuo Hara and features the gameplay and mechanics of Sega's Yakuza game series. Yep, I'm actually subscribed to a guy who actually reviewed that game, and he said it was a good game. I remember just watching one of the Fist of the North Star movies, and the shit's wild, bro. That shit's wild. I forgot the name of the movie, but it's so 80s. It's so 80s. Okay, you're the John that's from the group chat I'm in. Oh, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be here till 11, so I can't do that, unfortunately, John. Hiking Bay. Any drug nowadays is likely to give you issues and don't know it. You all got vaccines when you were kids. One more vaccine won't kill you. Maybe. I don't know. But it bothers me. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, back to the game. Boom. Boom. Where am I? Where did this go? You see this? Where is this going? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me get down here. Cool. This thing is dancing and shit. Let's go.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. You're mine! You're finished! I'll run you through! Don't go charging off like that! Take this! This one's gonna be tough! Swallow blade! Strike! Talon sword! Damn it! What's wrong? Nothing! Focus on the fight!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Whoa! Take a look at that!
Alright, so I guess I gotta go. Repeat hits from certain enemy attacks and inflict physical ailments such as poison. Damn. Nothing over here. I'll fight him.
I'll take you all on! You're mine! Take this! Talon sword! Rising wyvern! You're on! Talon sword! I'm not done! Sonic thrust!
out of ammo. I'm all sized up.
You're finished! You're finished!
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably
Let me
do
know if
something
you're
about
struggling.
Let me read stuff from the chat. Hiking Bay. I was telling a friend who declined the vaccines that he should jokingly sue his parents and pediatrician for giving vaccines and booster shots against his will. Shit. I wonder how many vaccines I've had throughout my whole life that I wasn't privy to, or I just forgot about. You know, there's probably been so many vaccines I just forgot about that might have helped me, but it'd be crazy if there were some certain vaccines that it'd be crazy if there were certain vaccines that sort of influence us to have this odor condition. You know what I mean? Like there's certain medication or certain things that is recommended by pediatricians that maybe affected 99% of kids for the better, but the 1% it fucked everybody else. For that 1% it fucked everybody else up. And we're that 1%, that'd be crazy. Denise Washington, true. Docs also want you to get hepatitis C vaccine, the tetanus shot. Mm. Yeah, I guess they want all types of that. Do they ever get any type of like benefits from getting for recommending vaccinations? I know I just recently heard something on the news about, did I change my thing? Oh my God, no, I have not. I was playing the game the whole time. But hold on one second. Let me go back to the internet real quick. Um, didn't like Biden make it like uh, it's like forcing people who are working within the government to get vaccinated? Yeah. Hold on. Sweeping new vaccine mandates for 100 million Americans. Yeah, I remember reading something, or yeah, reading a headline that Joe Biden is making it mandated for even, I think even in California. I think in California, they're also making it you have to you're forced to take a shot, or at least in schools, right? In public schools in California, they're mandating all the children to be vaccinated. But in Florida, where I'm at, like Governor DeSantis is is like refusing or they're doing something. What is he saying? I think it was like I think Governor DeSantis was trying to stop kids from wearing masks or some stupid shit like something stupid like that. Let me put Governor DeSantis and see what I get. Uh, mask. Okay. Court rules for Florida governor to reinstate ban on mask mandates in state school. To ban masks. Court rules for Florida governor to reinstate ban on mask mandates in state schools. That's crazy. A Florida appeals court ruled in favor of Governor Ron DeSantis on Friday, effectively reinstating his ban on mask mandates in the state public schools. Bruh, if I was still in the public school system, I'm wearing that motherfucking mask, bro. Fuck that shit. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. I'm not doing that shit. Decision by the First District Court Appeals reverses a previous ruling by a Florida District Court judge who found in the lawsuit brought by parents that the state did not have the authority to ban the face covering mandate. No surprise here, the first GCA has restored the rights of parents to make the best decision for their children. The sentence wrote on Twitter, "I will continue to fight for parents' right." Bro, Just wear a fucking mask. If you don't want to take a vaccinate, if you don't want to take a vaccine, that's cool. But if you're not gonna wear a mask, I feel a type of way about that. But going back to Biden, yeah. So I believe from the headline, or at least from the little I got from it, a lot of employees that work in the federal government are forced to take vaccinations, I believe. Let me read here. In his most forceful pandemic actions and words, President Joe Biden on Thursday ordered sweeping new federal vaccine requirements for as many as 100 million Americans, private sector employees, as well as healthcare workers and federal contractors, an all out effort to curb the surging COVID 19 Delta variant. Speaking at the White House, Biden sharply criticized the tens of millions of Americans who are not yet vaccinated despite months of availability and incentives. What were the incentives? There were incentives? I didn't get any incentives. Huh. We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us. He said, all but biting off his words. The unvaccinated minority can cause a lot of damage as they are. Republican leaders and some union chiefs, too, said Biden was going too far in trying to muscle private companies and workers a certain sign of legal challenges to come. Governor Henry McMaster of South Carolina said in a statement that Biden and the radical Democrats have thumbed their noses at the Constitution, while American Federation of Government Employees National President Everett Kelly insisted that the changes like this should be negotiated with our bargaining units where appropriate. So within my state, we got Governor DeSantis banning masks in public schools, and President Biden just making it mandatory for people within private sector. What was it? What was it? Private sectors. I'm trying to see the groups who are being affected by this. Kids America. Where was it? Okay, so private sector employees as well as healthcare workers and federal contractors. So these are the people who are going to be affected by this. And when I think about it, I do believe that there were a number of banning face mask things that were happening out in Europe, like demonstrations and stuff. Shit's getting crazy, but I'm not here to read the news all the time. Back to video games, I guess. Let me read some comments before I go back. I wonder if the vaccine that we got as kids is the reason why we have. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, there's always this idea in the back of my head that there must have been something we've been consuming that we were completely unaware of that has been affecting us throughout most of our lives, slowly like eroding any type of like beneficial bacteria that were in our microbiomes or something within our bodies to the point now that we're messed up like this. I swear if I see a Karen who is anti-mask and they cough on me, then she's going to get a black eye from me. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know what it is with you guys, or at least within your areas, but for me, at least from my area, there's a lot of people who just don't wear masks anymore. I got vaccinated like just 2 days ago. I still wear masks out. I still wear masks because I don't know, like there's still a possibility that you can get the Delta variant, and then at the same time, like I still have this fear that because if you actually look into information about getting the coronavirus, there's long-term health complications. Even after you, I guess, recover from the coronavirus, it still lingers on, right? I remember reading some health. Am I gonna go back? Should I go back just to the internet one more time? I wanted to read because I could have sworn I read something where it was talking about how coronavirus increases like Alzheimer's or something. Let me see. Oh my God, can I? Increases. COVID could trigger a spike in dementia cases, says Alzheimer's experts. I gotta turn my pop-up blocker off. I'm only gonna do it for this page. All right. Ongoing COVID-19 pandemic could cause a significant rise of number of dementia patients in the long term, said the Alzheimer's Disease International. Some research has shown that COVID infections can increase a person's likelihood of developing dementia and cause dementia symptoms to show up earlier, the group said. The group's medical and scientific advisory panel, made up of global experts on dementia, has set up a working group to study the link between COVID and dementia. The world may not be prepared for impending wave of dementia and additional cases that COVID-19 could breed, according to a group representing over 100 Alzheimer's dementia associations globally. The Alzheimer's Disease International is urging the World Health Organization and governments around the world to urgently fast-track research on the potential impact of COVID-19 and increasing dementia rates. There's like so much, and it's not just only dementia. I think it's like respiratory problems as well, to be honest. So shit's crazy, man. Shit is crazy. But back to video games, I guess. Vaccine could cause body odor changes? Maybe. Back to video games, I guess. By the way, can people hear the audio from the video game?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Try harder! Not a chance! Pierce through! Rising weapon! Take this! Mirage! I'm on it! Take this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I still got a ways to go!
Great. Okay, cool. Because I don't know if people can hear the audio. But alright, well, at least I thought I could hear the audio. Okay, I gotta get a running start. Oh my goodness. Okay, running start. Let's go. Oh, what the? How am I gonna get here? Okay, let's go. Ah, I got it. Just about any drug can give you issues. I got some birth control pills from a doctor and I saw different side effects. Yes, we can hear the audio. Okay, cool. Let me see if people are actually seeing the okay, you guys are seeing it. Okay, cool. Shit. Where am I? Let's go this way.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me! Sonic thrust! Talon, here I come! Rising weapon! Here I
Your
come!
wings won't save you from me.
Finish!
This can't
Got
be
fire.
happening. I've got this. Let a monster handle it.
Pierce through! All yours! Slash! You're mine! Pierce through! Rising weapon! Here I come! You're mine! It's over! I'm on it! Here I come! Sonic thrust! You're finished!
You're mine! You're finished!
I'll run you through! And it's coming! Talon Storm!
Here I come! Mirage!
One of my guys died.
It's over!
See ya!
You're mine! Mirage! Take this!
I'm on it!
It's over!
See ya!
Sonic Thrust!
Talon Storm!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
I'll run
Here
you
I
through!
come!
And it's coming!
Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern! It's over! Take this! I'm not done! Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
Okay, let's kill her back. Alright. Yeah, birth control pills can be bad if you take the wrong dosage. It took me a while to find the right one. Interesting. So birth control pills messes with your hormones?
I need something to eat.
Hmm. Green Acres is on. We'll check back later to see if y'all still. Alright, what's Green Acres? What the hell is, what is that? Yeah, have a good day watching Green Acres. I told my friend how it's hard to find genuine.
You're surrounded! Just stay calm! See ya! Talon Storm! Cannon!
You're mine! It's over!
I'm on it!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over! Here I come! You're finished!
I'm on it!
I'm not!
I'm out.
Take this! We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Here I
This
come.
is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us! Talon Storm!
Oh shit.
Sonic Thrust!
What are you doing? See ya!
I'm not done!
Told my friend how hard it is to find genuine friendship, even relationship. I'm okay with being single for the moment, but I'm busy trying to deal with work and try to get a better job with better pay. Yeah, I mean, I know you're doing the delivery thing. I don't know if you're really going to be able to make a career out of just doing delivery stuff. I do believe that a lot of these delivery type of jobs are good for people like us because we don't have to stay in one environment. We're up and moving all the time, but at the same time, like, are you getting like are you getting health benefits? I highly doubt you're getting any health benefits, or, or 401k or et cetera,
I
like
have a
that,
bad
you know?
feeling about this.
I'm on it!
Sonic Thrust! You're finished!
Talon Storm!
Inferno Turret!
I'm out of ammo. I'm all stuffed up.
Here I come!
I'll run you through!
It's over!
Talon Storm!
Here I come!
Time Cannon! I'll run you through!
By the power of water.
One final push!
Right!
Give them all we got!
By the
You're
power of
mine!
water.
Strike!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
I use birth control due to a hormonal condition that I have called PCOS. For me, it helps regulate my period. Yo, I have a friend who has PCOS too. That's very interesting that you mentioned that. You have PCOS as well. She, oh my God, she has PCOS as well, and she's using some type of cream. I forgot what the cream is called. It was supposed to, it's like some type of cream called, I forgot what it's called. But apparently it helped her for a bit. But at the same time, the cream was so strong that ah man, I wish I could remember the cream that she uses. But apparently it helped her somewhat. Did I get the item? But that's crazy that you both have. It makes me think there's something there. Hiking Bay. All my friends failed to the race once the order started. Oops. I really miss having female friends. Yeah. Do you try? Does anybody ever try to make friends within the TML or Body Odor community? Because that's the thing I need to start trying to do. I don't really try to connect with people as much within the TML or the what's Meebo community. Um, I usually okay. I already got the treasure. Usually I'm to myself with this, but I know it's really bad to just be to yourself a lot. So let me ask you, beautiful brown chick, when you say they fell to the wayside, you feel like, oh, interesting. I'm gonna die if I jump down here. Interesting. Hmm. So how can I get down there? I don't think I can get down there without dying. Um, interesting, interesting. But going back to what you're saying, beautiful brown chick, do you feel that they left you because you just stopped? They noticed that you started to smell terrible, and then they just said, "Okay, I'm just not gonna hang out with her," or was the fact that you started to hear things talk behind your back and stuff like that, and then you just stopped hanging out with them? Like, how did it really go down? Beautiful brown chick, I miss having female friends too. Your friend is using progesterone cream. Exactly, progesterone cream. I met two people from Meebo once, and that's it in my area. I need to meet more people. Progesterone, that's the thing. What's called progesterone cream. And she said she had some success with it. I wonder if you two guys had the same thing. Hiking Bay, is your odor diet related, or is it just like you always smell bad no matter what type of food you eat? Speedy Chicken, do you do an online school for web development? Also, how many years did you study web development before you got a job? Did I do online school for web development? Meh, sort of. The thing was, uh, I already knew how to do web development, or at least I knew the fundamentals, but I wasn't really that good. But the reason why I went to school for it is because I wanted to have some type of degree to prove that, I'm qualified to become a web developer. But the online school I got into, it didn't have like a web development program. The only thing that was closest to it was visual communication with a specialization in web design, which is what I have as a major. That's my that's what I majored in. So that was the closest thing that was to web development. There was also some IT related type of degrees, and I originally was getting into that, but it became too difficult to do the IT related things because they were just boring. When I tried to study for it, it was just boring to me, as opposed to doing visual things on the front end, like designing websites. So after I started failing, because they like it's a long story to be honest. I don't know if I have the time to talk about it, but technically I was learning all these things online, basically. To answer your question, I was learning all these things online. Only reason why I went to school is to get some type of degree to make it seem as though I have some type of certification or knowledge, professional knowledge in web development. I wanted to get this, what's the word I'm looking for? Accolade to prove that I have professional knowledge or professional skill in web development. But I didn't really need that degree. I didn't really need to go to school. However, I would say, first off, let me go back a couple of steps here and say I am not an expert on anything, so take my advice with a grain of salt. But I would say that there are a lot of people who care if you have a degree. There are a lot of people who care if you have a degree. So it is important to try to get a degree because when you have when you're competing for a job for other people, let's say you apply to a job and there's 100 people that applied for the job and 90% of these people have computer science degrees and you don't, it's a really hard uphill battle to it's really hard to convince the employer that you're more qualified than other people unless you have more experience than the other person and your skill set is specifically what they need for that job. Um, and to answer your second question, how many years did you study web development before you got a job? Shit, I've been doing it for years. Like, to be fair, like from my mid 20s, from my early to mid 20s, I was off and on about it. I wasn't really, let me drink some water. I wasn't really taking it seriously from like 20 to 25. Every couple of moments, I would study a couple of months and stuff like that, but then there would be like years where I just didn't do it. So I was doing it off and on for years until like the age of 25 or 26, I started taking it really serious. And that's when I started to make it a mission to just try to study or practice every day for at least an hour, and then I would do it for 2 hours, and then I would try to do it for like part time, like 4 hours a day. If I had a part time job, meaning I only had like 32 hours I had to work a week, I would use those 3 days to start learning how to do web development and stuff like that, and build personal projects. And I think that's a thing that helps. There's a couple of things I definitely think will help within web development that will help you land a job. One of the things is obviously experience. Another thing is the accolades, which again, talking about getting degrees and all that other type of stuff. Another thing I would say is connections.
Brace yourselves. This one's tough. Slice. Here I come. Talon. Here I come. You're mine. Mirage. You're not giving up now, are you?
No, I refuse to let it end.
Oh my God.
That's what I want to hear. Raise your sword.
Let loose. I'm on it. Slice. Pick up, cannon. It's over. You're mine.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
All right, let me. So what was I saying? Um, Goody Booger, does Meatball have meetups? Apparently, there's supposed to be a meetup that's happening in Miami or something like that in October, I believe. But I don't know. I haven't really went to the Meebo group, Facebook group, in a long ass time, so I can't tell you. Um, Beautiful brown chick. I heard talk, so I decided not to put myself in those situations with them No one wants to be talked about by people you think are your friends. Yeah. Let me try to avoid these guys. Ugh. Ooh, we don't have to fight these guys. BOS, did you ever get a truck driving license? Hell yeah, I did. Hold on. Hold on one moment. Let me see if I can enlarge this. Hello. Where is it? Ooh, I throw it away. Don't tell me I threw it away. I'm just going through all my cards in my. Damn. Look at your boy at the age of 18. Maybe I shouldn't show you my. This is my 18-year-old. Let me try to block out the address. Look at your boy at the age of 18. So let me try to block out my address again. Yeah. So this is my truck driving license. Hilarious. Now I gotta put all these cards back in my wallet. This is my security license too. I got super fat in my security license. Oh my God. And the quality of the picture is so blue. Whatever. In any case. Mm. Let's see here. Uh, Beautiful brown chick. When I tried to meet up with others with Team Out, they always stood me up, so I stopped trying. Damn. I only I only met up with like two people with Team Out, or who had odor issues. I don't want to say Team Out. Hiking Bay, beautiful brown chick. Where are you from? Beautiful brown chick. I'm from South Carolina, but now I live in Chicago. Hmm. Hiking Bay. When I meet those two ladies, I didn't smell any odor from them, and we were outside. Hiking Bay. Okay, I was just checking if you were in my area. Hi, beautiful brown chick. Where you from? I think I'm getting about getting a CDL. Not because of the, not because of you. Those certain jobs pay well, depending on Class A or Class B. Uh, yeah, I would definitely recommend getting a Class A than a Class B. From my experience, the reason why I did not even get into a, the reason why I didn't even get into a trucking job is because I had a Class B license, and many of the people were looking for Class A. And at the same time, at least from my area, a lot of Class B people or Class B drivers. Matter of fact, let's go on the internet for a quick second. Let's go to Indeed. Let's put Class B driver. I'll put Miami, Florida, whatever. Many of these Class B drivers were paying like really low money. I mean, right now it's like $17 or $21, but a lot of them were only paying like fucking $15 an hour or something like crazy like that. Now you do see, wow, I do see like there's an uptick. Before the pandemic or in the beginning of the pandemic, all I would see was like 12 to $13 an hour jobs. But now I'm seeing like 16-hour jobs, seeing $18 an hour jobs, which is interesting. 15, $17 an hour jobs. But if you look into Class A, like let's go for a Class A driver, you're at least getting like 20 something dollars an hour or $30 an hour. Look at this. You know, $30 an hour, 80,000, $110,000 an hour, 75,000, $65,000 a year, 71 to $21 an hour. You're getting paid pretty well. And I know for a lot of like class A type of drivers, they wait, let me go back to the chat real quick. I know for class A drivers or a lot of these type of class A programs, truck driving schools, they will train you for free, but at the same time, if they train you, you have to sign a contract under them and you have to work for them for like 2 years or something like that. After you work for them for 2 years and pay off all the debt based on the training, because the training obviously costs money, then you can do truck driving wherever you want to go to. So that's the little trick about the truck driving schools. With truck driving, if you try to pay out of pocket to get training for truck driving as a Class A or Class B, as a Class A, I know you're going to spend like a couple of $1,000s out of pocket. That's why they would do free training. A lot of these companies will train you for free, but the downside is you have to work under them for 2 years under contract, or maybe 3 years. It depends on the contract, right? Um, but at the same time, you probably get paid really good money. So, I mean, if that's what you want to pursue, that's cool. Hiking Bay, beautiful Brunswick. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. Goody Booga, awesome. There was always work for people with commercial driver's license. Speedy Chicken, UBO, uncontrollable body odor. Hiking Bay, how long did you study before you took the CDL permit test? How long did I study? Maybe like 2 months, 2 to 3 months, 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I would say that 2 to 3 months. And I failed like 4 times or some shit like that. I think I failed 4 times or maybe 3 times. 3 or 4 times I failed. So yeah, that says a lot about me, but whatever. Still passed, still went into the driving test, did the driving test, passed the test, never was able to get a job as a truck driver. So that was a waste of time and money. Mm,
Don't get careless.
You're mine! Don't tell me! Take this! Talent! You're mine! See, you're mine! Talent! Touch cannon! I'm on it! See ya! Talent! Rising Wyvern!
Into the fray.
Mirage!
By the power of water.
Can't move! Fall back!
I'll bring you back
Sword!
from death to
Touch
this.
cannon!
Resuscitation.
I owe
There,
you!
go. It's over.
You're mine! I'll run you through!
oh, I have a lot of skill points. Hmm. Hmm. Sure.
Everyone's still in one piece?
Then what have we got here?
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
Let me read this. How long did you study before you took the CDL permit test? You have 2 to 3 months. I thought about going to a local community college as a CDL school, but yeah, it's like 3K or 2K or some shit like somewhere around that. That sounds about right. If there was a weird apocalypse one day and the only vehicle around was a Class B truck, would you be able to confidently drive it to get away? Sheesh. I haven't I haven't done I haven't used I haven't drove a Class B vehicle in like a long time. And the thing is, when I was in the driving school, they only allowed me to drive it like a couple of times. But at the same time, I don't think it's that difficult. I don't think it's that difficult. It's not like it's not like it's calculus. You know, it's all you got to do. The most important thing, the most difficult thing about the just driving a truck is just the manual shifts you have to do. And you got to realize when you're supposed to shift it into a certain gear. That's the only difficult thing about driving the truck. When to do a shift
Don't get careless.
or when to put it in a certain gear.
Run you through! See ya! Talon, you're mine! You're finished!
Reload! Magna Ray! By the power of water!
Take this! I'll run you through!
See ya!
It's over!
Touch
You're on! Take this!
Do it!
Not going to...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
You're on!
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
I worry about shifting gears correctly. The thing is, I think my school sucked so much. Like with the odor condition, no one really wanted to help me or teach me how to do it properly. No one wanted to help me at all. People like were mad when they had to what the instructors. Some of the instructors were mad when they had to get in the vehicle with me and shit like that. So it was like that was the thing that was really annoying about the trucking school. Like I wanted to learn
Not
how to
much
do it
further now.
properly, and they didn't
The
even
exit
help
will
me at
take us
all.
straight into Cyslodia.
Shit was annoying.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, The fact the Renans don't exterminate us all, in spite of their technical advantage, has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Shion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
I hate most of these CDL schools be 4 weeks. Yeah, but honestly, if they're going to thoroughly train you, it should be around 4 weeks.
So this is
So you
Sislovia?
could be on the road and learn how
How
to
far is it to the capital?
maneuver
Still got a ways
properly
to
under
go.
certain
Also,
circumstances.
the Zoogles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Shion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that, and give her the support she needs. You two are going to be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice.
Yep. Now come on.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but...
You
Is
know,
Reason going to be okay with these people?
for like these, again, I'm not an expert. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. But yeah, they're trying to make sure you know just the fundamentals as soon as possible. And also I guess they're also trying to save money and time as well. That's why they're not going to have it for like 2 months or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. I think if you did get 2 months, if I got 2 months of me driving the truck, because there was like, I was there for like a month and maybe a couple of days. But the thing is, for my school, when I did the CDL school, I didn't have to be on a specific program where I had to show up at this specific time, at this specific day, or stuff like that. I could show up at any time. That was a selling point, but it was actually one of the downsides to the whole school because since I can arrive at any time, that means everybody else can arrive at any time. And there would be plenty of times or days where I arrive and I never had the ability to actually operate the vehicle. Or there wouldn't, if I operated a vehicle, it would be a Class A vehicle, not a Class B vehicle. And they're somewhat different. And it was just a mess, bro. But I get what you're saying with the 2 months thing. I think they're just trying to save money. Essentially, they're just trying to save money. And that's the reason why they're not going to thoroughly train you till you're like at an optimal level of a truck driver to know the ins and outs of it. They're gonna make sure that you're just good enough. And if you're not good enough, I don't know. Let's say it's all your fault if you ever get in an accident or some shit. I think that's just what it is.
Brinwell, don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zoogles might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
No way. I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But
We need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cislodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
okay, thanks.
Now you've got me wondering. How'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zoogles along the way.
Are you good at hiding or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed.
I think I'm gonna
What's this thing?
lettuce. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch this over to like Apex Legends. Once I
It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... Achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with the cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with...
Ha-choo!
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay? Ha-choo!
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.
thing I really don't like about this game is like how emotionless the skins or the
Notice
people
the
are.
Zoogles here are a lot different from what we're used to back in Calaglia.
It's because this realm is so cold. I imagine they had to be adapted to fit the climate.
Meaning if we hit them with fire arts, it should be extra effective against them.
Chicken. Let me see where I'm at. Damn, it's all the way over there? Ugh. Yeah, but I think I'm going to switch this game out for Apex Legends. I finally got it up and running. So I want to try that out. I never played a match yet.
What's this thing?
Tomatoes. Oh, where is this? I wonder if I can go inside.
Would you like to warm up some?
Aren't there people in there?
You should let yourself unwind when you get the chance.
I guess there's no arguing with that.
Hey.
Hey!
Oh?
Whoa!
I don't know if it ever can work accessories for you using ore that you mine from mining points. Once you strengthen an accessory and activate new skills, you can easily transfer those skills to a different accessory altogether. If you select the accessory to craft, you can use ore you wish. Priority and impulses belonging to any ore will then be carried over into the accessory that's created. Ores can possess up to 4 skills, with rare ones offering more skills. To activate these bonus skills, accessories crafted more ores will be enhanced. Interesting. Let's get this one. Enhancing an accessory raises level and activates bonus skills. Doing so requires ore and other accessories. Rare, both of these are the greater the target, the accessory will level up when enhanced. Okay.
Right.
Alright, working on upping your game. I really appreciate the feedback, lady. Won't let you down. You should be calling out Shion yourself, not me, Renal. I don't want to talk to her. You do it often. Alright. Okay, let me save. Good idea, but I'm not that hungry. We're going to bow on the enemy 7%. Can tell when the enemy's going to attack. Shion, you don't have to beat around the bush. Okay, you make your argument for other reason you need to eat.
Just great.
All right.
Crimson Rose.
Nice.
What a million.
Right.
Like it.
Right.
One other plate, like you said, is not good to find. Just like, I'm good. You know, eat the damn stuff wrong. But vegetable soup containing our chicken vegetable. Alright. Good flavor, one bite. Cool.
Happy now, Shion?
Yeah, I'd say so.
She better be, after all she ate.
I stopped before I was full, though.
What?
Okay, let me see if I can get out of here. Well, first, let me save this. Seven hours, almost 8 hours. Okay, so how did I get out of here? Okay, cool. So now, let me see if I can load up Apex Legends. Okay, okay, let me do that right now. I have never played Apex Legends. I have watched people play Apex Legends a number of times throughout the years. I don't even know when it came out. I think it came out like 2016, maybe 17, maybe 17. First thing I need to do is change the window screen and then attach it. Press A to continue. All right, let me see if I can change the window screen here. Yep, and now let me see if I can change the game menu. All right. Oh, so change this. Boom, perfect. Have you played Frostpunk? I've heard about Frostpunk. I have never played Frostpunk. It's like a strategy game. Like I think it's like some type of post-apocalyptic strategy game where you're trying to survive this like blizzard, like wasteland and shit like that. Never played it though. Um, and then they're coming out with a Frostpunk 2. I actually saw the trailer to Frostpunk 2. So I'm aware of Frostpunk. Uh, sure, why not? I will play this game. You know what? I shouldn't do that. Let me play like a. Should I play a training mode first? Because I'm not good at this. Oh, whatever. Let's do it. I only did the training like today for like 30 minutes, and I forgot all the controls there is to need. So you need to know. Ooh, I'm a healer too. Let me actually change out to something. Let me change to somebody who's not a healer. I don't know. Let's just use that. I don't care. Sure. Battle Pass. I don't want to buy Battle Pass. All right, let's go. If anybody knows of anybody who plays this game, Apex Legend, it'd be dope to actually do a trio match. Because at this moment, I have to find anybody that wants to be a part of this team so I can play it. I'm just waiting on a match right now. Man, it's taking a long time. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
When they fall, we rise.
Ready to go. See?
This game looks great.
Lock and load, rinse, repeat. It's that simple.
I know I'm going to be the one who's going to be carried throughout this whole match. Am I the one guiding people? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh shit.
I say we land here.
I say we land here. Get ready. Moving out.
Oh man. Get into it.
Extra supplies.
Watch I die. Oh no. Trying to find some weapons. Do I have weapons?
Round one, beginning ring countdown.
Let's go this way. We have the benefit. We are inside
Find
the
it.
ring.
Attention, first blood.
First blood.
What is
Good thing
this?
it's not us. Saw someone out there. Stay focused.
Uh-oh. Saw somebody. I'm scared.
Putting legs down range. Reloading.
I'm
Firing.
just gonna be walking.
Reloading.
Maybe I need to start following my teammates. So where do they go? Oh, they're all the way over there. Shit, let me. How did they get all the way over there? How do I get there? Let me see. Oh no, how did they get up there?
Taking fire. Hostile close. Reloading.
How the hell did they get up there?
Tango down.
Oh shit.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Reloading. Reloading. Contact.
I have fallen. Let us go this way.
Enemy down.
Okay.
Reload. I've been down. Hostile right back.
Who's shooting me? Oh well. That's my first experience playing Apex. BOS, who's racing the motorcycles? Who's racing the motorcycles? I don't know what that means.
Hold tight. I got your back.
Yeah, that was my first time playing Apex, and of course I died the fastest. Oh well. I'm gonna learn as I continue to play more games. So now I'm like looking at it in my teammates' viewpoint.
Here's our chance to recover a squad mate.
Don't recover me, bro. I'm not gonna be able to help your ass.
Movement in progress.
Say what? We're all inside this ring.
Oh shit, they're respawning me? What?
Treasure climb here. Eyes on the prize, lady.
Oh, I'm back in
Eyes
it,
on the prize, lady.
apparently. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm back in it.
Care package being delivered.
Hey, thanks
Care
guys.
packets touching down. They usually carry this
Uh,
extended light magazine here. Level 2. Ammo up.
what the hell is she talking about?
Taking a knee. Patching up.
I'm trying to find all my. These motherfuckers are too goddamn quick. Jesus. Okay, let me see what I can find here.
Target spotted.
What does that mean? Now you gotta find where they. Ooh.
Got company out there. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Reloading. Reloading. I'm down.
Aw, man. Oh shit. Who shot him?
Contact with hostile. Contact with target.
Fuck this. Oh man, I gotta help my teammate.
Taking fire. Reloading. Incoming frag. Squadron, making contact with enemy. Down the target.
Down hostile.
Hostile right here.
Fuck this guy.
Hold tight. I got your back. Let us go this way.
Hey!
Frag grenade set.
Come on, say hello.
Give me a second. Fire.
Recharging my shields.
Firing. Reloading.
How do I get out? How do I get out of here?
Firing. Eating lead. Spotted. Double timing it. Tango down.
Reloading. The last one's down and a boom
What the
boom.
hell? I can't believe. Did I kill somebody?
Healing. Watch my back.
Should I hit a syringe? I
Half
literally
squad's
don't know what's
left.
going on. I literally don't know what's going on.
Healing. Watch my back.
Come and get your birthday present.
We should switch out to here.
Hostile right here.
Honestly, don't know what's going on, bro.
Making contact with enemy. Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Fire. Airstrike if you need it.
Giving him the chimney. Heads up. Dropping the pain.
Just giving my shields a
Who's shooting
recharge.
at me?
Reload. Just giving my shields a recharge.
Countdown.
I need energy. I need light ammo.
Contact with hostile.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator touching down.
Reloading. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Enemy down.
Tango near me.
Care package over here.
Hostile right here.
What? I can't shoot? Come on, man. I have no ammo. At least I do.
Enemy spotted. Let's go this way.
Are we just camping out or something? I don't understand what's going on. Oh man,
Give up now.
I
Recharging my
have
shield.
no idea what these weapons do. I don't even know if I have the ammo for
Hostile
this
spotted.
shit. Uh,
Hostile spotted.
sure?
Just giving my shield a recharge. Deploying health drone.
Try to go the other way.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Who's shooting?
Need lead.
This way, let's go.
Reloading.
Reloading.
The ring is close.
Reloading. That was the last of them.
Attention.
Another squad
There is
bites
a
the
new
dust.
kill leader.
Just got promoted to kill leader.
Oh my god.
Recharging my
I
shield.
think I'm on the good team.
Contact.
Here's a...
Putting lead down range.
I think I'm on the good team.
Okay.
Because they're just handling everybody. I'm just like,
10 seconds, the ring's just ahead. Listen
oh,
up, I'm
got
getting
shot.
shot at. Patching myself up a bit.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
Grenade.
Taking damage.
I've got some hits on me. Health drone if you need it.
Giving him the chimney.
Hold on, using a Phoenix kit.
Reloading.
Care package being delivered.
Care package incoming. Let's get to the
Uh,
OT.
Last one down and a boom boom.
You'll be alright. I gotcha.
I'm hurting. Nothing you can
and these are some good guys, bro. They just allow me to.
I'm down, but alive.
Oh man,
Round 3.
Healing.
Watch my
Beginning
back.
ring countdown.
Ring's
I'm trying so hard to get into the ring.
Can't afford to lose anyone.
Nah, I'm dead.
Delivered.
Oh man, I'm dead, bro.
Replicator touching down.
How do I get out of here?
just escape. 1 second.
Hostile. My marker.
I make it. This is a miracle. Nah, I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. But damn, my teammates are pretty nice. They revived me like twice or maybe 3 times in this one session. I know I was gonna be carried because this is the first time me playing this game. I do not know. I can't recognize the weapons. I don't know what ammos for each specific weapon. Let me read in the chat. Who's racing motorcycles? Maybe it was the sound of the game. Yeah, I guess with this game, there's more. You definitely got to know what type of ammo each weapon has. You got to understand the pros and cons for each weapon.
Care package.
I don't know shit about any of this stuff,
Care package incoming.
but I know it's a really popular game, so I wanted to get into it. The major reason to even have these types of live streams is to actually like meet up with other people
Contact with target.
and play video games together. So I felt like putting on this type of game, or at least downloading this game, I might find more people who actually play
Enemy over there.
this game and we can collaborate or meet up or whatever. DOS, has anyone in your family found your YouTube videos? If not, what do you think they would say if they saw them? What would they say if they saw them? I guess they would be surprised. This guy's handling it. You can tell he put in a couple hours at this game, bro. He is handling everybody. He knows what to do at every point in time. Oh my god. He ain't fucking around.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Anyways, back to what you were saying. I think they'll be surprised.
With me.
I think they'll be surprised, and I think a good percentage of them will want me to take it down because they might feel that it might hurt me in the future, especially if we're talking about career-wise. Because I talk shit in a lot of my vlogs. I don't know if I really say too much personal things. I don't really say too much personal things about my family. I don't really talk about my brothers and sisters or too many people within my family like that. So I don't think it should embarrass them, but maybe it would. maybe I think for some members of my
Hostile
family,
over there.
maybe they'll be embarrassed and they'll tell me to take it down or something. And they'll say, oh, if you don't take it down, it might impact you career-wise, or you know what I'm saying? It's going to be up on the internet forever.
In progress.
And maybe that is true, but
It's on.
I don't
Ring's
know.
moving.
I don't know. I just don't give a shit.
Contact.
Is that weird? Maybe it is weird. And I think that's the difference between me and a lot of people. Like when I think about people who do interviews or people who don't want to do interviews, I think they're thinking on that type of, you know, that type of frame, like, oh my God, this might be up on the internet,
Contact with
and who
hostile.
knows what will happen in the future. Damn. Oh my God. Well, I'm not the champion, but you're technically champions.
You are the Apex Champions.
I was the weakest one in the group. I died like 5 minutes ago and shit. Oh, I got one kill. Look at that. They did like 2,000 damage. Other one guy did like 1,000. I only did 114. Oh shit. That's dope. That's funny. But going back to what beautiful brown chick was saying, um, yeah, I think a lot of people, some people like embarrassing stuff. I don't give a shit. I mean, it's something that affects my life. Like it's a part of me. Yeah, I had this from since I was 15 years old, so this is like 16 years, you know? Only reason, okay, I'm level two. See, I want to play this with bots, not actually play with live people because I'm still not quick enough to like keep up with just actual people yet. Okay, continue. But I guess you just gotta continue to playing with regular people, fill teammates. There's no way you could play with bots? That's crazy. Let me just get familiarized with these weapons. So there's assault rifles, submachine guns, okay, pistols of course, shotguns, interesting, sniper rifles, store. Damn, I can't play. What does this mean? I ain't buying premium shit. This is. I have no idea what is going on. Okay.
That was impressive. I hope I create.
I have no idea what's going on. Sure. Let's go. Let's do another match. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, I think some people would be embarrassed. Some people would be surprised, like, oh my God, I can't believe you put yourself out there like that. For me, I don't care. As a matter of fact, I think I did tell my grandma about this, my grandmother about it. A couple of years ago, I was like, yo, I'm making interviews with people who have body odor issues. And I think she probably forgot about it. We were telling her about that like in mid 2018. Probably completely forgot about it. That was like the only time I ever mentioned it.
Time to win and stay alive. Strong work. Heckwind.
I'm going to continue with Bloodhound.
I know what I'm doing. This is your champion.
Enemy spotted.
Dropping in, hang on.
All right.
Let's go this way.
Seems like we're all going to the same place.
I am taking fire, friend. Opening fire on the enemy. I am down.
Strike out.
How much what?
First blood.
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
Good. We're in stuff. Reload. Down to few. Another squad's attacking. Listen.
Damn, I killed everybody.
New kill leader appointed.
All right. That was my second one. Lost in the first minute. That's okay though. Try this one more time.
Today will be our day. Fight Rika.
Grapple locked and loaded.
If you can't keep up, you're straight out of luck.
Let's go. I hope I'm not the leader, bro. I only have one
Introducing
kill.
champion.
I will choose our
What? I'm
location
the
for
jump
battle.
master. Fuck. Okay, I don't give a shit. Alright? Oh,
Prepare for battle.
I don't know where to go. Oh my god, there's so many people coming over here.
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
New ring is distant.
Find some stuff here. I need to find weapons. Great, great. So,
Attention. First blood.
First blood on the enemy.
I'm hearing somebody typing shit on. Where's my squad, by the way? Am I by myself?
Let's explore this way.
I don't know which one is good or bad.
Firing.
It's good, I guess. I don't know. I guess these are my teammates.
Hop in the chimney.
My people at? Fuck
New
no.
kill leader appointed.
Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
The ring is not close.
So one of my
Might be
people's
something good this way.
I don't get
Less
up
than
there.
1 minute. The ring is not far. Seconds remain. Safety is an arrow shot away.
Oh, I don't see the ring. Where's the ring?
Smoke out.
How'd they get so far up
Using
ahead in there?
grapple.
Oh, okay, so my people are over there.
Enemy in sight.
Warning. Ring closing.
Oh shit, the ring is
Ring's
closing.
moving.
Opening fire on the enemy. Enemy taken down. Reloading.
Where's the enemy? I don't see the enemy.
Whole squad taken out. I like what I see.
Damn it.
Let's relocate here.
Care package being delivered.
I'm just following the
Incoming care
leader, bro.
package.
I don't know what the
Let's
fuck I'm doing
displace
right
here.
now.
Recharging
Following
shields.
everybody, bro.
Setting up a zipline.
Light ammo here. Light ammo here.
Following everybody behind.
Firing. The enemies are shooting at me.
Okay. Oh, was I shooting at my own enemy? Was I shooting at my own partner?
Hostile, right here. Taking fire. Smoke out. I'm down. Need a medic.
Sorry, I can't do that. Lay low. I will assist you. This guy's a new danger upon us.
Reloading. Took out an enemy.
Healing. Watch my back.
Repairing. The enemies are shooting at me. Firing. Giving my shields a recharge.
Taking a knee. Patching up.
Is there a better gun I have? Oh, my other gun sucks.
Grappling.
Taking fire.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Oscar Mike. I'm spotted. Spotted. Double timing it.
This gun sucks.
Reloading.
Oh man, this gun is not that great.
Opening fire on the enemy.
I'm down. Need a medic.
Down again.
Multiple squads attack. I have fallen.
Damn. Just ran up on us. I always do the least amount of damage. I need to get my kills up.
Round 2. Begin.
One more match. One more match. All right, let's go. I wonder what my passive ability as a Bloodhound is. I really don't know how to use this character at all. And the fact that there's no practice mode or anything like that is crazy. I don't know why I don't. I just keep using them because I feel like if I keep using them, I'll eventually get better.
I am Blood Hunter. Ready to go. You can call me Bloodhound.
Oh, fuck, they used my guy. Sure.
Tap, rack, and clear. I'm ready.
Guess I use Bangalore now.
This is your champion.
I'm the jump master. Ready up.
I'm the jump master? I'm cool.
Here we go. I'm the jump master. Let's go here. Hope you're ready. Let's do this, brothers.
Might be some perverts.
Find something that I can quit. Can't find shit. Can't find a goddamn thing. But that's okay though. Oh,
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
RE-45 here. Looks like we're in the next ring. Good.
I still don't have a weapon. I just can
I
punch.
say we move this way.
Attention. First blood.
All right, let's do this thing.
I'll follow this guy, but I don't have a weapon though.
Let's check out this way.
Alright, man. Watch me get crushed.
Scanning the area.
So what is my pet? I have no weapon
Let
on
all of
me.
them know Gibraltar's having one hell of a day. Hostile spotted.
Ah shit, hostile spotted? Fuck. Can someone give me a weapon? Is that a weapon?
Target spotted.
Uh-oh, two targets spotted. Weapon.
All father, give me sight.
Oh man.
Let's reposition here.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Battling the enemy. Someone's ready for your response.
Pop in the chimney.
Oops.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Ah, another weapon. Good.
I'm getting shot.
Getting shot.
Okay, all right.
Where's this happening?
Hostile close.
New kill leader
Marking our
appointed.
surroundings. Careful, new kill leader.
Contact with target.
I'm taking fire hostile right
The
here.
champion
New
has
kill
been
leader.
eliminated.
Heads up.
Reloading.
Taking fire, brothers.
Contact with hostile.
They'll never shoot through this. Making
Who's shooting me?
with enemy.
Marking our surroundings.
Reloading. I'm down.
Reloading. Killed an enemy. I got you, brother.
Uh-oh.
There is another squad. They're attacking. All father, give me sight.
Reloading.
They got me. I'm down.
Oh man, who hit me?
Taking fire.
Taking fire, brother.
This is sort of fun. It's very hectic. Yeah, I knew I was gonna die.
Gonna check out right here.
So there's one person left, bro, and he's healing all the way up. Damn, there's about like 6 dudes in there. I don't think he's gonna be able to take all these people out. Oh my god. Jittery as shit. It's amazing that he's still surviving. Well, he survived for a long time. I got 1 kill, 1 assist, and 1 knock. Ain't bad. That is not bad at all, but it's 11 o'clock. So you know what it is. Been on here for about almost 3 hours. So I appreciate anybody that's still here that was watching. This was Friday night live stream, Hangout number 7, and we are done. Have a good weekend.